But correct me if I'm wrong, Biden himself ignited all the inflation for the first 18 months of his administration, right?
So it's funny because Biden wants to take all of the credit for things that he did not do and accept none of the blame for the things that he did. And so it's a little bit strange. He's saying that, oh, we've seen all this job growth, not even mentioning that we're in this huge recession because of COVID. And so all that job growth is really just
Yeah, that's
a
so
recovery to
bogus.
get us back to normal, and so it really has nothing to do with the Biden administration. And then trying to take credit for, prices coming down. Prices were high because of huge inflation, mostly because of the U.S. Federal Reserve, which has finally started raising interest rates to try to get that under control. And again, Biden wants to take credit for this, even though really nothing to do with him at all.
So my posture on this broadcast and others has been, when Biden came into office, the first thing he did was attack the American fuel industry, all right? The gas industry, the heating oil, everything. Attack, regulation after regulation after regulation, boom, 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 boom. And that immediately raised the price of fuel, which immediately raised the price of food because the truckers had to pay more for gas, and it's always passed on to consumer. And then there was all of these product delays to get the products to market, and they just stack them. If Biden had not, and I mean, you're a senior research guy at the American Institute for Economic Research, if Biden had just left it alone when he came in, left the American energy industry alone, as Trump did, would we have all of these higher prices? I know it's speculation, but what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think Biden is being a little bit not totally truthful about the way that he's describing the energy prices. When he was running for president, he said he wanted to eliminate the fossil fuel industry altogether, and so get rid of oil companies. And then once oil prices were high, he said, "Oh, we're going to do everything we can. I'm a friend of the energy industry and the oil industry." And obviously that wasn't true. But I mostly put the high prices and partly high gas and oil prices on the Federal Reserve that's had too expansionary monetary policy that's driven up prices. Biden called this high gas prices Putin's price hike. You remember that?
Yep.
Because of Russia's war with Ukraine that disrupted the oil industry. But if we look at the price of oil, even before that, it had largely gone up. I mean, at the
Right.
start of 2021 and the beginning of the pandemic recovery, it was about $45 a barrel. And a year later, before Russia invaded Ukraine, it had already doubled to $90 a barrel. And that was a period when prices were going up around the economy because, the Federal Reserve was keeping interest rates low and continuing to buy bonds and pushing up all prices. And so, so I think a lot of that has to do with the bad Fed policy, but certainly Biden's policies of trying to pick on the energy and oil industry in particular, talking about new regulations, is certainly a problem.
Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.